He said you beat him up.
All rise for Judge Joe Brown. Whoa! Experience, knowledge, and a passion for the truth.
Protecting womanhood and promoting manhood.
Bringing no-nonsense justice to Americans everywhere.
If you listen, you may learn something.
It's time for Judge Joe.
There is no good neighbor policy when a man is beaten up after he looks at his neighbor the wrong way. Concrete mixer Danny Blanson is suing his neighbor for medical bills. Defendant Jamal is countersuing for his medical bills because the plaintiff came first. Now it's Joe time.
Yes, no, just watch it on. We'll talk afterwards.
Turns out to be
Yes,
one of your neighbors.
yes, bye.
Or damages as a result of what you claim to be an assault and battery. Let's see, Mr. Conley, you deny the allegations and you have a counterclaim and you're seeking damages against Mr. Blancett for an assault and battery. You first, sir. You have the burden.
I was at a friend's house, fixing to have some ribs, and we was up on the balcony, and leaning over the balcony having a cigarette. I looking down and noticed Mr. Conley stopping with a really imposed attitude and staring up at me. And I turned to my friend and said, "What's his problem?" "Oh, I've been having problems with him too, if it's the same guy."
Your friend said he'd been having problems.
Yes.
So what did you do, sir?
Yeah, well, I just sat there waiting on the ribs, and then I was waiting for Sue to come over, fiance, ex-wife, long story there. She was on her way over, so I started heading down the stairs, and I figured I
started heading down the stairs.
Yeah, I went downstairs, and I wanted to find out. Some time elapsed, and then the more I thought about it, I was trying to find out what his problem was. He didn't even know me.
Wait. From the point where you are on the balcony,
yes, sir,
and you look down and you see the defendant looking at you with some sort of look to cause you to detect hostility.
yes, sir.
How long lapsed between that point and when you say you are now going down the stairs?
7 to 10 minutes.
All right.
And at this point, he actually stopped and made that look and gesture. Some time went by. I went down and asked him.
You walked up to him.
Walked towards him. I walked down the stairs, started heading towards him. Came up short, turned around, pointed to the balcony, looked at back and says, "What the heck is your problem? I was up on this balcony and I didn't like the way you was looking at me." And when I turned back, he was right in my face, close enough.
Well, what did he do?
Well, we had maintained distance at that time when I looked back.
Okay, you walked up to him and you put in your complaint
yes, sir.
14 to 18 inches away from her.
No, sir. He got 14, 18. As an ex-correctional officer, I know not to approach anybody. You don't let them in your space.
Okay,
you
say in your complaint that he stepped forward 14 to 18 inches from your face.
Yes, sir.
So what did you do then?
Well, out of instinct, I pushed him out of my space because I felt
pushed
threatened. Yes, sir. I felt threatened. Anytime anybody gets within that
You
space,
felt threatened, but you didn't walk
it
up.
proposes an immediate threat.
Look at
So
Jamal.
what happened after you shoved him?
Jamal's doing so good.
After I shoved him,
He's
he
just
started
looking, he
coming
like,
towards me again, and I went to block him because when I
went to
got to
block
stare
him.
at his chest, I realized he had about a 4 to 6 inch reach on me. So if I tried to do that again, he could definitely do
So
it.
what happened?
Look at that.
Well, you don't really remember.
Derek is
because
crazy.
you recall falling sideways, and then you woke up later.
Yes, sir.
And then you woke up later.
When I look back, that's when the lights went out. When they
Okay,
came
now
back.
you submitted to medical damage.
Derek is cracking.
for
Oh.
that. Okay, you made out a basic case.
Oh my goodness, look at
You,
this.
sir, what do you have to say in defense?
Look at Joe Brown woman
I
there.
think you were saying you and your wife had just arrived in the complex. You lived there, right?
Correct.
And you were unloading a vehicle. Where had you been?
Oh, my family, we threw a fish fry for Labor Day.
weekend.
So I was pretty much back and forth all day because I had some neighbors. Well, actually, let me back it up. the guy that he was actually visiting, me and that neighbor had gotten into it a couple of weeks before because I saw that neighbor on my patio at 2:30 in the morning. That was about a month before that. The day of Labor Day holiday, I was helping these two females move that lived across the hall from this guy. So I was back and forth from the fish fry and coming back and helping them move with my pickup truck. So by the time, about 2 o'clock, 2:30, when we were actually getting ready to go to the fish fry, I went back over there to let them know that I was gone and they could go ahead and just keep my truck, and I just gave them the keys. And that neighbor there got into it with me then. So by the time we pulled into the apartments, I get out the truck, let my boys out, they go run off with their friends. I'm coming, got out the truck, just went around the corner to my front door. I was just gonna go out to my patio door, and I looked to the side of me, and this guy standing there. And he's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" It's like, why you looking at me like that? I'm like, dude, I look at you how I wanna look at you. And he socks me.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
It's hit. And that's, I had on some sunglasses, and it cut me right here.
Oh, you say you beat him up. You say you beat him up.
Yeah, more than likely.
And later today,
We believe that since Mr. Finney knew that his dog didn't like cats, that he should have acted to restrain his dog against attacking the cat.
Well, did you see it?
No one.
You say you beat him up.
All rise for Judge Joe Brown. Whoa! Experience, knowledge, and a passion for the truth.
Protecting womanhood and promoting manhood.
Bringing no-nonsense justice to Americans everywhere.
If you listen, you may learn something.
It's time for Judge Joe.
there is no good neighbor policy when a man is beaten up after he looks at his neighbor the wrong way. Concrete mixer Danny Blanson is suing his neighbor for medical bills. Defendant Jamal is countersuing for his medical bills because the plaintiff threw first. Now it's Joe time.
Mr. Blanchard.
Yes, no, just watch it until we'll talk afterwards.
Turns out to be
Yes.
one of your neighbors.
Yes, bye.
Or damages as a result of what you claim to be an assault and battery. Let's see, Mr. Conley, you deny the allegations and you have a counterclaim and you're seeking damages against Mr. Blanchard for an assault and battery. You first, sir, you have the burden.
I was at a friend's house, fixing to have some ribs, and we was up on the balcony, leaning over the balcony having a cigarette. I looking down and noticed Mr. Conley stopping with a really imposed attitude and staring up at me. And I turned to my friend and said, "What's his problem?" "Oh, I've been having problems with him too, if it's the same guy."
Your friend said he'd been having problems.
Yes.
So what did you do, sir?
Yeah, well, I just sat there waiting on the ribs, and then I was waiting for Sue to come over, fiance, ex-wife, long story there. But, she was on her way over, so I started heading down the stairs, and I figured
Started heading down the stairs.
Yeah, I went downstairs, and I wanted to find out, some time elapsed, and the more I thought about it, I was trying to find out what his problem was. He didn't even know me.
Wait. From the point where you are on the balcony,
Yes, sir.
and you look down, and you see the defendant looking at you with some sort of
Evil eye.
look to cause you to detect hostility.
Yes, sir.
How long lapsed between that point and when you say you are now going down the stairs?
7 to 10 minutes.
All right.
And at this point, he actually stopped and made that look and gesture. Some time went by. I went down and asked